Shams of Examsnet. Welcome to the question series of Examsnet. Hope this series is helping you a lot and you people are understanding all your doubts are very much clear. So let's start with today's paper. Today we'll be talking about SSC CGL Tier-1 17 August 21 Shift 1 paper. This paper is having about 100 questions. You know, there are four different type of questions: mathematics, English, mental ability, and GK. So let's start with the paper. But before that, students, if you want to practice the same questions from our side, you can visit on www.examsnet.com. Or you can also download our app from the practice link given in the description box. All right, then let's start with the very first question of the paper. Let's go. In a certain code language, reason is coded as this number and healthy is coded as this number. How will divulge be coded in that language? See, in this question, this is a coded language question, and you will have a couple of such questions in your examination. So pay very much attention because you have to find out the logic in this question. If you get the logic, you will be done. Okay, see, this is the set of alphabets and there is a code for those alphabets given. So we will be using the alphabet place value table for this, right? What is that table? Let's make that table. So please do remember this table because whenever you are having such type of questions, the code language and there are a set of alphabets, the corresponding numbers are given, you will always make use of this table. All right. So this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Let's give them the numbers corresponding. I'll start from A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is 20. This is 21. This is 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So your first word was reason. Okay, let's try it over here. I'll write in a better one. All right, so let's write REASON. You have to see the logic which is followed in this question. See, first of all, let's write down the place values of all these alphabets. R is at position 18, E is at 5, A is at 1, S 19, O 15, and this is at 14. Right? See, there are two actually type of alphabets. There are consonants. There are consonants and vowels in this one. All right. And most probably they are having different logic. Right? See, the logic of the vowels in this question, when I started this question, the logic of the vowels was it was giving the place value of vowels. What do you mean by this? See, there are vowels like A, E, I, O, U. A is at position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that means the vowels, they will have their place values. Is at the second one, so this is having 2. A is at first position, so this is having 1. O is the this is a fourth, right? O is the fourth one, so you can write 4 over here, and that's it. Okay, rest are the consonants. Now there are the consonants 1 and 8. You will add them. There are two types of consonants whose place value is single digit, double digit. Let it be over here like X and Y. In this case, you will add them. So here is 1 and 8. You will add them and you will get a 9. Here you will get 1 plus 9, that is equal to 10. Here you will get 1 plus 4, which is equal to 5. Right. And then you write the number in the reverse order, which will make the number as 5, 4, 1, 0, 1, 2, 9. This is the given number. Okay. Now let's check if the same pattern is in the second one healthy also. See the consonants, if they are double digit, then you will add the digits. If it's a single digit, you will multiply it with 2. Okay, so do remember this logic which is followed in these two questions. Sorry, in this question. Okay, this is for vowels and the above one is for the consonants. Let's go for the healthy now and let's see if our code matches. Here is healthy, HEALTHY. Let's write on the place values. H8 is at 5, is at 1, L is at 12, T is at 28, and this is at 25. Correct? Now, this is a single digit place value, so I will multiply it with 2 to get 16. E is a vowel at position 2. A is a vowel at position 1. This is 2 digits, so I will add them to get a 3. This is a 2 digit, I will add them to get a 2. 8 multiplied by 2 will give you 16. And this is a 2 digit, that means if I'll add them, I will get a 7. Now again, I will write it in the reverse order to get the number as 7, 1, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Just a minute. So this is 7, 1, 6, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 6. Let's check if we are on the right track. So if this number is there, yes, this code exists there. That means we are on the right track. So there are always two things are most probably two things are given to you in the question. Two options are given to you so that you can confirm that you are having the correct logic or not. You have to find out what will be the coded language for the word diverge. Let's go. So here's the word divulge. DIVULGE. The place values of D are 4, 9, 22, 21, 12, 7, and 5. Okay, this is a single digit. Okay, this is a consonant, so I'll multiply it with 2 to get a 8. This is a vowel at the third place value, 3. This is 2 plus 2, which gives you 4. 2. This is a vowel. U is a vowel with the fifth position. L gives you 2 digits place number. So this is 1 plus 2, which gives you 3. 7 single digits, so multiply by 2 gives you 14. Is a vowel at the second position. So again, I'll go in the reverse order and I will get 2, 1, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 8. Let's check with the options, which is the correct one. Yes, we get the same one as option D. So this option D is our correct answer. So I hope you got the logic to the question. All such type of questions are solved using this alphabetical place value table only. Correct? Let's move to the next question. Question number 2. P is brother of Q, S is father of P, R is brother of S. If T is mother of R, then how is P related to T? All right. So in this question, there are relations. Okay, fine. I'll go with the relations. I'll be using one more convention. That is, I'll be denoting males with the plus sign and females with the negative sign. All right, let's go. So here is the first one. P is brother of Q. So I'll write P over here. This is P. So P is brother of Q. That means P is a male. All right. I don't know whether Q is a female or a male. We are not given no information about it. S is father of P. So here is S and he is father of P. That means S is also a male. R is brother of S. So here is R and he is brother of S. Then T is mother of R. So here is T. So this is mother of R. Okay, so R is brother of S, so that means R is also a male. Next, the question was, how is P related to T? So you have to find out the relationship between T and P. That is what you have to find out. See, if S is brother of R and T is mother of R. That means T is also mother of S. Obvious thing. That means if R and S, they are brother and sister. If T is mother of R, T is mother of S as well. Correct. Now you have to find out the relationship between T and P. See, T is mother. T is mother of S and S is father of P. That means obviously P is grandson of T because P was a male, right? So sorry, here should have been a negative sign because T was mother, she was a female. Therefore, this one should have been a negative sign. T is going to have a negative sign. All right. So what is the correct relationship? It is the grandson. P is grandson of T. Option D is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Now let's move to the next question, number 3. 4 words have been given, out of which 3 are alike in some manner and 1 is different. So now you are given some words and you have to find out which one is different. That means you have to find the odd one out. The very first word is agitation, then contention, then turmoil, then tranquility. Let's see the meaning of all these words one by one so that we can be sure of our answer. Okay. See, agitation, it is an unpleasant state of extreme, unpleasant state of extreme arousal. Then the word is contention. Contention means when you are having disagreement over something or you are arguing, right? Next word, turmoil. It's a state of great noise or confusion. Then you have the word tranquility, which means peace. Like when everything, there's a peaceful state or you are peace at your heart, something like which is related to peace. So from this, I think you can tell me now which word is the odd one out. Yes, option D, tranquility is the odd one out. Why? Because all other are showing a behavior of a person in a panic situation, right? So something like when you are in a panic situation or in an agitated situation, rather the tranquility, which means peace, is the odd one out. Option D is the answer to the question. I hope you are clear. Then let's move to the next question, number 4. You have to select the options in which the numbers are related in the same way as the numbers of the following set. This is the given set, and you have to see which set follows this set rule. Okay. See, in this question, if I'm taking the very first one, 541, 14, 737. Okay, fine. These two numbers are very large numbers, whereas this number is a small number. Yeah. So whereas this number is a small number. So what should I do? In such cases, mostly I'll try to find out a way. If I subtract them, let's see. If I subtract these two numbers, this is 737 minus 541. This gives me 196. Right. If I take the under root of this, I get 14. So bingo, we got our logic. You have to find out the logic. That is the logic in this question is third number minus first number, minus first number square root. Okay, this is the logic in this question. So stick to this logic and we will check this logic is followed in which of the options. Let's move with the very first one. 697, 13, 866. So let's go with this root of 866 minus 697, which is equal to root of 169, which is equal to 13. So very good. Probably like most probably we got our answer, but still we'll be checking out other options to check whether we are not making any mistake. Let's move with the second option. It's 635, comma 18, comma 924. So let's see if the logic is being followed. This is 924 minus 635. So this is root of 9 to 8. So 289, which is having the square root as 17, that is not equal to 18. 17, which is not equal to 18. So this is for sure not our answer. Third one, 432, comma 25, comma 1108. So now you have to see 1108 minus 432. This gives you 676. Right, the root of 676 is 26. It's not 25. So even this is not the correct option. The fourth one, it is 832, 8, 895. Let's check. 895 minus 832. This gives you square root of 63, which is not equal to 8. Hence, even this is not the correct option. That means we were absolutely correct. Option A was our correct answer. Hope you are clear. The next is question number 5. You have to select the number from the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. So let's check with the series. This is 24, 48, 51, 204 and 209. So you see something. We are having a very good jump over here, then a very small jump over here, then a very good jump over here and a small jump over here now. So see, I told you, like we discussed in the previous questions itself, you have to go for the logic. If you get the logic, you are done. So this is 24, 48, 51, 204, 209. In these two, of course, you are having multiplied by 2, like 24 multiplied by 2 gives you 48. 48, if I'm adding 3, I get 51. Again, over here now, I'm multiplying it with 4 to 51 multiplied by 4 gives you 204. If I add a 5 to it, I get 209. Okay, so that means I think you are sure. Yes. Now we'll be multiplying it with 6. See the root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Multiply plus, multiply plus, multiply. Okay, so that means if I multiply 209 with 6, what you get? 1254. So here is your answer, 1254, option C. Hope you are clear. Then let's move with the next question, number 6. In this question, you are given a figure in which you have to find out the number of triangles. Okay, but if I'll tell you the question, the triangles as such, like 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll get confused. So better approach will be, I'll be giving them certain names. Okay, so here is A, this one is A, B, C, then over here I'm taking as D, this one. Let's take it as K, M, F, E. This point is Q. Here is N, O, H. This center point is G. This one is J, and this one is I. And this point is P, this point. Okay, I hope you are clear with all the points. Now I'll be writing down the names. One is left, this point L. Yeah. So now I'll be writing down the name of the triangles, and let's see what triangles can be formed. So let's write down the triangles. First one, it's ALM. Okay, so I'll be writing the names over here. This is ALM, then adjacent triangle to ALM, that's triangle ALM. K, a combination of both these triangles, AKM, right? Then this triangle, GHJ, GHJ, then triangle GJI, then a combination of both these triangles, GHI, then triangle GDB, triangle GDC, triangle GBC, then triangle GFP, GFA, GAB, triangle GEC, GEA, GAC, triangle ONB, PQC, triangle ADP, then triangle ADC, triangle BEC, triangle BEA, triangle CFA, triangle CFP, finally the biggest one, triangle ABC. So let's count how many triangles we have. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24. So how many triangles are there in total? There are 24 triangles. Option C. All right. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 7. In a certain code language, margin is written as this set of alphabets and prayer will be written what in that language? See, you are having this margin. Here is, let's write down margin first of all. And below that, I'll be writing S, B, N, O, J, H. Right? So if I'm seeing the alphabetical place values of all these alphabets, M is at 13 place, A is at 1, R is at 18, G is at 7, I is at 9, N 14, S is at position 19, B is at 2, N 14, O is at 15, J is at 10, and H is at 8. Right? So now let's see. See, if I'm seeing this 13, 14, you are adding 1 in it. Correct? So this is a plus 1, AB plus 1, RS plus 1. Let's see if the same logic is being followed over here also. 7, 8 plus 1, 9, 10 plus 1, 14, 15 plus 1. So yes, we got our logic. We are adding 1 in the cross section way for the every 3 set of alphabets. So let's go with the word prayer. Let's write down the alphabetical place value of all these alphabets. P is at 16, R is at 18, A is at 1, Y is at 25, this E is at 5, and R is at 18. So I will move like this. So they are having like plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. So it will be, if I'm adding 1 to this, you are having 17, 19, and 2. Let's write for these ones also, then we'll be writing the alphabets. Then here is a plus 1, which gives you number 26. E, that's 5 plus 1 gives you 6. 18 plus 1 gives you 19. So which alphabet is at position 2? It is B. 19 is being occupied by S. 17 is being occupied as by Q. 19 is for S. 6 is for F. and 26, it's alphabet Z. So let's make what set of alphabets? It is B, S, Q, then S again, F, Z. Which is the correct option for this? It is option B. So this is the correct answer to the question. Option B is the correct answer for this question. Let's move to the question number 8. Hope you're clear with this question, right? Question number 8. Now you are having a figure. The sequence of folding a piece of paper and the manner in which the folded paper has been cut is shown in the following figure. How would this paper look when unfolded? So now see, this paper, this is folded once on this side, then again it's folded this on this side, and then you made two such cuts in this paper. So just imagine when you will open up this, how will it look like? You will have a triangle completion over here, right? A similar triangle will be formed over here when you will open it, right? A circle over here, and a circle over here. So option A is out of question because it is having only two circles. Let's see with option 2. Yes, it matches. Let's go with the other options as well. Here the shape of the triangle is different. In the third option C, the shape of the triangle is different. Right? This is a right angle triangle. We are not having a right angle triangle. So we are having acute angle triangles. This is having a right angled triangle. So even this is wrong. Here the direction of the triangles is opposite. Direction of triangles is inappropriate. It's not according to the unfolded paper. So yes, option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 9. You have to select the option in which the numbers are related in the same way as the numbers of the following set: 15, 315, and 7. See, if you see at the numbers, the middle number is quite a bigger number, right? It's quite a big number. So that means when you're having such big numbers, obviously we go with the either the powers or the multiplication. But the power of 15 will yield a like it will yield a very large number which doesn't have any connection with 315. 15 and 17, if I'm talking about these two numbers collectively, the powers of these two numbers will give you numbers quite bigger than 315. So I'll go with the multiplication. Let's see. The numbers were 15, 315, and 7. If you multiply both of them, uh, wait, if you multiply both of them and after the multiplication, you add a 3, multiply it with the, okay? After the multiplication of these two numbers, first of all, you will get 105. Then again, you are multiplying this 105 with 3, then you get 315. Let's see in which of the following options this is being met. Let's move with the first one. It is 11, 188, and 6. What if I multiply 11 with 6? It gives you 66. Then I multiply again it with 3. 66 multiplied by 8 will give you 198, which is not equal to 188. So this is not true. Let's go with the second one. 17, 401, and 12. So if I multiply 17 with 12, get 204. If I multiply it with 3, you get 612, which is not equal to 401. So both of them, they are not the correct options. Let's move with the third one. So this is 18, 486, and 9. I multiply the extreme twos. That's 18 multiplied by 9. This gives you 162. Multiplied by 3 gives you 486. So yes, this is true. So this is our answer. Still, let's check with option 4 as well. So 14, 197, and 4. If I multiply 14 with 4, I get 56. If I multiply 56 with 3, I get 168, which is not equal to 197. So even option 4 is not the correct answer. Only option 3 is having the same rule as the given option. Okay. So as the given set, so option C is the correct answer to the question. Next question number 10. 4 letter clusters have been given, out of which 3 are alike in some manner and 1 is different. Then select the letter cluster that is different. So the letter clusters, this is NSY, TYE, PUB and LQW. Let's see. First of all, I'll go with NSY. See, if I'm writing down the place values of N, S and Y, the place value of N is 14. For S, it is 19 and Y is at 25. Let's go with T, Y, E and then P, U, E. T position is 20, Y is 25, E is at 5, P is at 16, U is at 21, B is at 2. Then let's write down L, Q, W. L is at position 12, Q is at 17, and W is at 23. See, if I'm working on this, then I'm trying to see the logic. If I'm moving from here to here, I'm adding a 5. If I'm moving from here to here, I'm adding a 6. Same is, I'm adding a 5 and E Z 5. So after Y, I have 26 like Z. 26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is, I'm adding a 6. Similarly, here from P to U, I'm adding a 5. And from U to B, this is like 22. Then after U, if I'm moving to position B, I'll have to add 7. How I have to add 7? After U, you have V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B. I have moved 7 positions ahead. So from here, 12 to 17, I'm adding a 5, 17 to 23, I'm adding a 6. So all are having a logic of plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6. Only pub, that's PUB, is having a logic of plus 5 plus 7. So this option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 11. Select the option that is related to the third word in the same way. The second word is related to the first word. Cartridge is related to printer in the same way. Motherboard is related to what? Monitor, machine, keyboard, or central processing unit. See, cartridge or ink. This is actually ink, which is used in printer. A printer can't print anything if there is no cartridge in it. Similarly, motherboard is used in the central processing unit. It is a main board in which all the other components are lying, right? So motherboard is the main component without which the CPU is actually nothing. So motherboard, same way, if the way cartridge is important for the printer because it is the heart of the printer, same way motherboard is the heart of the central processing unit or the CPU of the computer. So this option D is the correct answer. All right. Next, question number 12. Select the letter cluster from the given options that can replace the question mark. So here it is. You are having, first of all, WUW, TSV, QQU, NOT. Then after that, what will come in the question mark? KMS, LNT, MNS, or JNT? Which option will come? See, if I'm working on it like this, this is WUW. What is the position value of W? You know, the position value of W is 23. U is at position 21, 23. Then from here, if you are moving to T, S, V, Q, Q, U, N, O, T, then you have to see where you will move. Okay, so we'll be writing down the place value of all these alphabets. T position value is 20, Q position value is 17, and is at 14. So you clearly see we are having -3, -3, -3, then obviously -3 over here. 14 minus 3 will give you 11, and the alphabet at 11 is K. Okay, then what is the position of S? It is 19. Q is at position 17. O is at position 15. So you are having difference of 2, right? So after 15, you have a 13 over here. And which alphabet is that 13? It's M. Now, B alphabet. If I'm talking about this, B alphabet is at position 22. U is at 21. T is at 20. So obviously you are having a -1 factor logic, right? So what will come over here? It is S, which is alphabet S. So here is our next one, K, M, S, which is option A. See, these type of questions, you can get the logic, you have to do practice. The only way to get the logic, because there is no hard and fast rule to the logics of it, you have to go for the hit and trial. And the only way to solve such type of problems is the more you practice, the more you will be able to solve them. Okay, so keep practicing. Do visit www.examsnet.com to practice such questions. Then let's move to the next question, number 13. Select the letter from among the given options that can replace the question mark. PNJH question mark is a DBEC. See, again, you have to go with the logic. If you can find out the logic, you will be done. So let's write PNJH. And then you have to find out what will come in the place of question mark. P is at 16, N is at 14, J is at 10, and H is at 8. Very simple. I think you can see it from here as well. So first you are having a -2, -4, -2, then yes, you get it. Here will be a -4. So what will come at the -4? This is 4, and alphabet D is at the 4th position. So option A is the correct answer to the question. I hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 14. So select the figure from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the series. So now you have to see what will come at this place. You have to look at the logic for the question, what pattern. See, in this question, you have to see the pattern. No logic, here will be a pattern which is being followed. If you get the pattern, you will be done. Okay, and I'll tell you the pattern. I'll help you to go with the pattern. See, in this question, if you're having, these are the different figures, these two extreme positions, this position, and this position. Okay, then for the very first one, you go from here to here, then from here to here, then from here to this one, and then from here to this one, and then finally from here to this position. Okay, so let's go. If you look at this one hexagon, this hexagon has moved to this position, right? This position, and then this hexagon has moved to this position. See, the cycle is surely this one only, right? The cycle is this one only, you have to see. So now what will come in the next position? If I'm looking at this square thing, where will the square be? It will come at this position. Now here will be a square. Sorry, not here. This square will, see, from here it will move at this position, so square will come over here in this position. And then let's move to the next figure. This hexagon, this will move to this, so here will be your hexagon. Then if I'm looking at this triangle, the triangle will move at this position, so here you will have a triangle. Arrow will be shifted to this position, so here will be your arrow, and the circle will go over here. I think we are done with all the parts, right? So which one matches with the one I have made? It's option B. So this is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. All right, then let's move to the next question, number 15. It says two different positions of the same dice are shown. The 6 faces are marked from A to F. You have to select the letter that will be on the face opposite to the face showing the letter C. These are the two positions of the dice, and you have to see which letter will be on the face opposite to the letter C. See, in this case, you have to look at the logic, and the logic says if two dice have the same, just a minute. It says if, please note it because this will be helpful. If two dice have the same face value in the given image, then their clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation of the face are formed the opposite parent dice. See, in this question, what happens? We start from F. If I'm starting from this F in the clockwise direction, what I'm getting, if I'm starting from this F in the clockwise direction, what I'm getting is B, right? So this will be in here. If I'm going in that clockwise direction, I'm getting a C. So which face will be opposite to C? It will be B only. That is this one. And also, like if I'm moving further, you will get E, and if I'm moving further over here, here will be D. That means which face will be opposite to the alphabet D? It is E. Okay, so in our question, we were asked, you have to tell the face which is opposite to letter C. It is B. So option B is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 16. You have to select the correct mirror image of the given figure when the mirror is placed in the AB position. Okay, so you'll be having, see in the mirror, you know that you have the concept of lateral inversion. Lateral inversion, that means the left hand side appears to be on the right side and the right side appears to be on the left side in the image. Okay, right. So here it is. We are having this. So here will be a diamond as such. No difference is there because it's a rhombus only. The P will appear something like this, and you will have a right angle triangle like this, and the arrow will be marked like this. Right? So which option goes well with this? Let's see. Option A, no, the P is not correctly placed. Option B is not, the triangle is not correctly placed. Option C is correct and D is incorrect because again, P is not correctly placed and the triangle is also not correctly placed in T. So which is the correct answer to the question? Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. All right, then let's move to the next question, number 17. Question number 17, select the option in which the words share the same relationship as the shared in the given pair of words. Cricket, Shikhar Dhawan. The same way boxing is related to is like Mary Kom, Kabaddi, Rani Rampal, wrestling, Deepa Karmarkar, chess, Saina Nehwal. See, in this question, if I'm talking about cricket and Shikhar Dhawan, of course, Shikhar Dhawan is a cricketer. So his sport is cricket. Similarly, Mary Kom is a boxer. So her gaming his choice of gaming is boxing. If I'm talking about Rani Rampal is Indian hockey player. Whereas you have mentioned kabaddi over here, so this option is incorrect. If I'm talking about Deepa Karmarkar is a gymnast from Tripura state. She's a gymnast. She's not into wrestling. So even this option is incorrect one. If I'm talking about Saina Nehwal, she is an Indian badminton player. So she's not into chess. Even this is incorrect. So all these three options are incorrect. Mary Kom is a boxer. So she is in the field of boxing. Option A is the correct answer. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 18. 4 number pairs are given, out of which 3 are alike in some manner and one is different. You have to find out which one is different. Let's go. See, in the first question, second, third, fourth, you have to see the odd one out. You have to get the logic, which is true for some of them and it is not true for one of them. If I'm looking at this number, I'm looking at this number, there's a huge difference between those two numbers. Of course, we are going something in the multiplication side. Okay. See, in this question, the logic which is being followed is second number. If I'm adding 3 to it and I'm multiplying it with second number. Okay. And the whole thing, if I'm adding 1 to it, you are getting your first number. So let's check which one of these is following this rule and not. See, this is 12. So I'm having 12 plus 3 multiplied by 12. The whole thing, this is added 1 to. So this is 12 into 15 plus 1. That is equal to 180 plus 1, which is equal to 181. It is not equal to 182. So this is incorrect. We are moving to the second option, this one. So second number, that's 20 into 20 plus 3 if I'm adding a 1 to it. So 20 into 23 plus 1. This is equal to 460 plus 1, which is equal to 461. Third one, it's 14 multiplied by 14 plus 3. This whole, then you are added 1 to. This gives you 14 into 17 plus 1. 14 into 17 is 238 plus 1 gives you 239. So even this is correct. The second one is also correct. Let's go with the fourth one. So you are having this 16 multiplied by 16 plus 3. The whole thing is 1 is added to it. So this becomes 16 into 19 plus 1. 16 into 19 is equal to 304. If I'm adding 1 to it, you get a 305. So even this is the correct one. So only the first option was there, which was not following this logic. So this is the different one. This is the odd one out. Hence, option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Question number 19, you have to select the correct combination of mathematical signs that will sequentially replace the asterisk signs and balance the equation. So you are given this equation and you have to choose from A, B, C, D, which will be the correct sequence of the operators. So let's go with this one. First of all, let's write this is 1496 asterisk 8 asterisk 13 asterisk 40 asterisk 5 asterisk 0. Okay, so let's fill in options, all the options one by one. So very first one, if I'm going for 1496 is the first one. This is divided 8 multiply 13 is equal to 40 plus 5 minus 0. So if I'm going with this, if I'm dividing 1496 with 8, I get 187 multiplied by 13 is equal to 40 plus 5 gives you 45. So 187, if I'm multiplying with 13 gives 2431, which is not equal to 45. So this is an incorrect option. Let's go with the second one. 1496 divided by 8 plus 13 is equal to 40 minus 5 multiplied by 0. Okay, I think I have written the correct one. 1496 divided by 8 plus 13 is equal to 40 minus 5 multiplied by 0. If I'm dividing 1496 with 8, I'll get 187 plus 13. This is equal to 40 minus 0. If I'm adding both of them, I get a 200. This is not equal to 40. So even this is the incorrect option. Let's go with the third one. You have 1496 divided by 8 plus 13 minus 40 multiplied by 5 is equal to 0. So let's go. So if I'm dividing 1496 with 8, I get 187 plus 13 minus 40 into 5. See, in all these questions, of course, we'll be following the board mass rule, which says that you have to first of all do the division and then you have to go with the multiplication, then addition and then subtraction. So this will become 187 plus 13 minus 200. Why? Because now we will be solving the multiplication thing. So this is equal to 0. 200 minus 200, this is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to 0, which is true. So that means option 3 is the correct one. Let's check with the option fourth one also, the last one, so that we can be sure of our answer. This gives 1496 divided by 8 minus 13 plus 40 multiplied by 5 is equal to 0. So if I'm first of all dividing both of them, I get 187 minus 13 plus 40 multiplied by 5. This is equal to 0. According to BODMAS, now we'll be multiplying them. So 187 minus 13 plus 200 is equal to 0. Now I'll be, no, sorry, not these two. Now I'll be adding 187 and 200 because both of them carry a positive sign. So 387 minus 13, this is something like 473. This is not equal to 0. So even this is the incorrect one. So which is the correct option in the question? It's option C, third one. This was correct. So this is our answer. Hope you are clear with this. Next, question number 20. So you have to select the option in which the given figure is embedded. Rotation is not allowed. This is the question figure. And let's see the answer to the question. See, in this question, I'll be picking up each figure one by one and I'll be saying, of course, in this figure, F is over here, G is over here, the rotation one. So this is incorrect. Absolutely, the first one is incorrect. Why? Because the F is at position here and G is at here. So option A is out of question. Yes, F is correctly placed over here and F and G, they are correctly placed in the option B. But the only problem is you are not having this line. See, this line is missing in the B option, right? So even this is not the correct answer. Then let's move with the next one. If I'm seeing this option C, in the option C, this portion is missing. It should have been a complete one. See, here's a complete triangle formation, which is not in the option C. But if I'm looking at the option D, this is exactly the one which, so this can be embedded in the option D. This is the correct option answer to the given question. So option D is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question. In question number 21, you have to select the correct option that indicates the arrangement of the given words in order in which they appear in English dictionary. The words are introduce, internship, interaction, interjection, intervene, interruption. See, in this question, in these, in the dictionary, all the words are written in the alphabetical order. So something like A, B, C, D, and so on, right? So if I'm looking at this, there is I in all of them. Okay. N is there in all of them. Then T is there in all of them. Okay, fine. Here you are having an R and E, 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 E. So this is having the alphabet R, which comes quite later in the alphabetical order. So this is the last one, right? Then you are having E. Okay, now you have to see which will come in the first place, like internship, interaction, interjection, intervene, or interruption. If I'm seeing the second one, R, 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 R. Okay, then R is same. Here is N, A. Okay, we got an A over here. So obviously this is the first one. Interaction, this is the first word which is at position 3. Then this is followed by A and the okay fine. Then you have in E over here, interjection. And over here you are having a V, then a R. So obviously the interjection that is at the fourth, that is the fourth word will come at the next place. So this is the one. After this interjection, then you are having this E. After this E, you will be having this word R, right? It comes over here. Sorry, N. This word comes over here. Internship. Internship, which is at position 2. Then after this internship, you are having, see, the last word was in this, the sixth one was R, and in the fifth one was V. Obviously, R comes before V, so this is position 6. And then you have, this is the word interruption. And then you are having the word fifth one, which is intervene. And the last one is position 1, that is the word introduce. So the correct sequence is 3, then 4, then 2, then 6, then 5, and then 1. So which is the correct option? Option B. This is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 22. You have to select the option that is related to the fourth number. In the same way, the first is related to the second number and the fifth number is related to the sixth number. Okay, so 10,008 and 8, in the same way, question mark is related to 6 and 220 is related to 4. You have to get the logic in this question, and if you get the logic, everything will be sorted. See, then there is a huge difference between these two numbers, and of course, we are moving in the powers. Okay, let's see. See, this is the number 8. If I'm adding the logic in this one is 8 plus 2. This gives you 10. 10 cube gives you 1000, right? If I'm adding 8 to it, I get 1008. Let's check with the same third one. So 4 plus 2 gives you, that's cube. That gives you 6 cube plus 8. So what is 6 cube? 6 cube is 216. Not, sorry, 8. It is 4. Right? Because we are having number 4. So 6 cube is 216 plus 4. This gives you 220. All right. So I think we are on the right track. So 6 plus 2 cube. This gives you 8 cube plus 6. Right. What is 8 cube? It is 512 plus 6 gives you 518. So option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 23. Select the Venn diagram that best illustrates the relationship between the following classes: brothers, fathers, taxpayers. See, let's make, first of all, here is an entity. This is brothers. Here is fathers. So some brothers may be fathers. Of course, some brothers may be fathers and some brothers may not be fathers. Similarly, some fathers may be brothers, but some fathers may not be brothers. Now, taxpayers. So some brothers may be fathers. This one is some brothers may be fathers and the taxpayers, all the three. Okay, so here it is, tax players. So some brothers may be fathers or some brothers may be taxpayers or some brothers may be both of them. Similarly, some fathers may be brothers, may be taxpayers or both. Similarly, some taxpayers may be brothers or fathers or both. Right. So this is the correct Venn diagram to illustrate this relationship. Hence, option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Then let's move to the next question. It says Rajesh purchased 6 mangoes, 3 bananas, 10 guavas in rupees 136. If the ratio of the cost per piece of the mangoes, bananas and guavas is 3 is to 2 is to 1, then what will be the cost of 1 mango, 2 bananas and 3 guavas? Okay, so in this question, you are given the ratio of the cost. So the cost ratio of mango is to banana is to gavas. This is 3 is to 2 is to 1. What is the total money? This is the thing, this is given to you, right? So you are given another thing, the total money. What is it? It is 136 rupees. Right? This is given that the total money is 136 rupees. And you have to find the cost of mangoes, bananas, 1 mango, 2 bananas, and 3 guavas. Let's go with the solution now. So if I'm saying let number cost ratio of bananas is this, so I'll be directly saying the cost of 6 mangoes will be 6 into cost of 1 mango, right? This will be the cost. So then we will say, yeah. So we'll be saying let cost of one mango, this is equal to 3x. Cost of one banana is equal to 2x. Cost of one guava is equal to x. Right. So now according to question, the cost of you have, okay. Now according to question, 6 mangoes cost plus there were 2 bananas cost plus 10 guavas cost. This is equal to 136, right? See in the question it is given 6 mangoes, 3 bananas and 10 guavas. The cost is in total is 136. So this gives you 18x plus 4x plus 10x is equal to 136, which gives you 34x is equal to 136 or x is equal to 4. Now what in the question, according to question, you have to find out one mango, 2 bananas, 3 guavas cost. So what you have to find out now, cost of one mango plus 2 bananas plus 3 guavas, right? So this will be 1 into 3x plus 2 into 2x plus 3 into x, which gives you 3x plus 4x plus 3x, or a total of, this will be a 10x, correct? Or this will be 10 into 4. Why? Because we just found out x was equal to 4. So this is equal to 40 rupees. Let's check with the options, which is the correct one. Option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question. So let's start with question number 25. Read the given statements and conclusions carefully, assuming that the information given in the statement is true, even if it appears to be at variance with commonly known facts. Decide which of the following given conclusions logically follow from the statements. And the given statements are: some cards are postcards, some cards are envelopes, all envelopes are copies. What we'll be doing, I'll be using a Venn diagram to illustrate the situation carefully. Okay, so it's given that some cards are postcards. I'm making an entity, this is cards, and some cards are postcards. So this one represents postcards, and this entity represents cards. Second says some cards are envelopes. So here are some envelopes. Correct? Some cards are envelopes. Now third says all envelopes are copies. So all envelopes, this will be represented something like this. So all envelopes are copies. Here is copies. So this is the correct representation of the given situation using the Venn diagram, which will help us a lot to check which of the following conclusions is correct or not. So first one says some copies are envelopes. Yes, that's true. Some copies are envelopes. That's true. Okay. So these are some of the copies that are envelopes, right? Next, some postcards are copies. Some postcards are copies. No, there is no relationship directly between, see, copies are this entity, copies and postcards are this entity, so they don't have anything in common. Some cards are copies. That's true. See, this is the portion of the cards that are copies. So first is correct, third is correct, and the second one is not correct. Hence, false, 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 and this is true. Option D is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 26. Dash is the ability of a single cell to produce a fertile adult individual. And the given options are cloning, pluripotency, totipotency, mutation. Let's see the meaning of each of the words one by one. What do you mean by cloning? See, cloning is the process of producing individual organisms. It is the process of producing individual organisms with identical DNA. You must have heard there are a number of movies like Krish movie was also based on this cloning concept only. The second one is pluripotency. Pluripotency means just a minute. Pluripotency is the ability of a single cell, ability of a single cell type to differentiate into multiple other types of cells. And totipotency, what do you mean by this? It actually it is the it cell characteristic in which the potential of forming all the cell types in the adult organism is retained. Okay, it's a cell characteristic in which the potential for forming all the cell types in the adult organism is retained. And the last one is mutation. Mutation simply means it's an alteration in the nucleic acid sequence of the organism, virus, or something. Like in the simple words, you can say it's a change in the DNA sequence of an organism. In the change in the DNA sequence of an organism. So the question was, dash is the ability of a single cell to produce a fertile adult individual. I think you have correctly guessed. It's option C, totipotency is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 27. Which of the following is one of the three domestic systematically important banks in India? Is it RBL? Is it Federal Bank, Axis Bank, or State Bank of India? See, if you want to see, first of all, you must know what do you mean by the domestic systematically important banks in India. This is in the simple words, it's written as DSIBs. DSIBs. See, it's a bank, this domestically systematic important bank is a bank that could disrupt the disrupt the domestic economy should it fail. According to RBI, some banks become systematically important due to their size, cross jurisdictional activities, complexities, and lack of substitute and interconnection, right? So banks whose assets exceed 2% of the GDP are considered as a part of this group. And the Reserve Bank of India has retained three banks. Which three banks? It's SBI, that's State Bank of India, ICICI, and HDFC Bank. These three banks are domestic, systematically important banks. So RBL is not the option, Federal no, X is no. State Bank of India is the correct option to the given question. Let's see. Sorry, option D. All right. Now let's move to the next question, number 28. What is represented by the product of force with the displacement in the direction of force? Is it work? Is it momentum, impulse, or power? Which is the correct answer to the question? See, you have to represent the product of force with displacement in the direction of force. This is represented by work done. So work is the product of magnitude of force acting on an object to the displacement in the direction of force. In direction of force. It's written as W is equal to F into S. These units are joules. Work is a scalar quantity. So it has only magnitude and it does not have direction. See, the scalar quantities always have a magnitude and no direction. Direction is not there. Work transfers energy from one place to another and from one form to the another. Momentum means it's a product of mass of a particle and its velocity. Product of mass and velocity. The next one is impulse. It's a term which is used to describe the quantity of quantify the effect of force acting over time to change the momentum of an object. And the last one, power. In physics, like these are all the physics terms. In physics, if I'm talking, power is the amount of energy transferred per unit time. So the correct answer to the question is option A, work. Hope you are clear with this question. All right, then let's move to the next question. But before that, if you are having doubt in any of the questions other than this video, then please join our Telegram link given in the description box for the Hideout system. And hope you are getting all the questions. Also, to practice such type of more questions, please visit our website www.examsnet.com, or you can download our app from the link given in the description box. Let's move to the next question, number 29. In which of the following years was the Indian Association established? 1903, 1881, 1876, or 1856? Which is the correct option? See, the Indian Association was the first approved nationalist organization founded in British India by Surendranath Banerjee and Anand Mohan Bose in 1876 by Surendra Nath Banerjee and Anand Mohan Bose. In 1876, it was the first approved nationalist organization. It was originally established as Bharat Sabha and held its first annual conference in Calcutta. It merged in INC in 1885. That's Indian National Congress. So option 1876, that's option C, is the answer to this question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 30. In October 2020, the world's longest highway tunnel was inaugurated in the state of Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, or Madhya Pradesh. See, PM Narendra Modi inaugurated PM Narendra Modi inaugurated the world's longest highway tunnel, that is Atal Tunnel in Rohtang. This is in Rohtang. This is in Himachal Pradesh. This was done on October 3, 2020. 2020. This is 9.02 kilometers long tunnel with an altitude of 10,000 feet. This is named after Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He was India's former prime minister. It's a horseshoe shaped single tube double lane tunnel with a roadway of 8 meters. It was constructed by BRO, that's Border Roads Organization. So option A is the correct answer to the question, Himachal Pradesh. Hope you are done. Clear? Let's move to the next question, number 31. Which of the following articles of the Constitution of India adopted Hindi in Devanagari script as the official language of the Union? Is it Article 343(1), Article 123, Article 231, or Article 108? Which is the correct option to the question? See, Article 343(1) of the Constitution provides that Hindi in Devanagari script shall be the official language of the Union. Official language of the Union. The form of numerals to be used for the official purposes of the Union shall be the international form of Indian numerals. In addition to the official language, the Constitution recognizes 22 regional languages also. So, regional languages also. So, option A, Article 343, is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Next is question number 32. Which of the following countries will host FIFA World Cup 2022? Is it Russia, Qatar, the USA, or Brazil? See, the FIFA World Cup 2022 is going to be held in Qatar. It is scheduled to begin in November 2022, and it will end on December 18, 2022. FIFA World Cup is an international football competition held after every 4 years. This is an international football competition. Brazil, 5 titles won the most. Brazil, like it has won the most, that is 5 titles till now. FIFA World Cup 2026 will be hosted by the United States, Mexico, and Canada. For the now, FIFA World Cup 2022 will be held in Qatar. Option B is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next question, who among the following persons was announced as the head of the committee to protect language, culture, and land in Ladakh by the central government in January 2021? Is it Arjun Munda, Piyush Goyal, J. Kishan Reddy, or Rajkumar Singh? Which of this is the correct option? See, the central formed a committee to protect the language, culture, and the land in Ladakh and ensuring citizens. There's one more point: ensuring citizens' participation in union territories. Development. In January 21, the committee is headed by the Minister of the State for Home, J. Kishan Reddy, and includes elected representatives from Ladakh, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, central government, and the Ladakh administration. So this is, just let me write down these names also. So it is G. Kishan Reddy, elected representatives from Ladakh, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, and central government and Ladakh administration. So option C, G. Kishan Reddy is the correct answer to the question. G. Kishan Reddy, he is the minister of the state. I hope you're clear. Then let's move to the next question, number 34. Who among the following wrote the basic text of Vaisheshika philosophy? Is it Gemini, Kannada, Patanjali, or Shankaracharya? See, Vaisheshika is one of the six schools of, it is one of the six schools of Indian philosophy, that is Vedic system from ancient India. This Vaisheshika school is known for its insights into naturalism. The Sanskrit philosopher Kannada Kashyapa expounded its theories and is credited with the founding of the school. So, the Vaisheshika school attempts to identify, inventory, and classify the entities and their relations that represent themselves to human perceptions. Option B, Kannada, is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 35. Whose administration became a model that was followed by Akbar when he consolidated the Mughal Empire? Was it Ghyasuddin Balban, Bhalu Lodi Iltutmish, Sher Shah Suri, which is the answer? C. Sher Shah Suri challenged and defeated Mughal Emperor Humayun. He challenged and defeated Humayun. He captured Delhi and established his own dynasty. Although he ruled only for 15 years, oh, sorry, 14 years, not 15, he ruled only for 14 years. That was around 1540 to 1505. But his administration became a model that was followed by great Mughal Emperor Akbar when he consolidated the Mughal Empire. So option D, Sher Shah Suri is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next question number 36. Which two great footballers who were the member of the gold medal winning team of Asia Games 1962 passed away in 2020? Is it Ram Bahadur and Jarnail Singh, Yusuf Khan and T.A. Rahman, Krishna Day or C. Prasad, Chunni Goswami and P.K. Banerjee? Legendary football Subimal, or he's better known as Chunni Goswami. He captained India to Asian Games gold in 1962. He passed away on April 30, 2020. He scored 9 goals in 30 international appearances. He was also the first cricketer playing Ranji Trophy for Bengal. Also, let's talk about PK Banerjee. That's Pradeep Kumar Banerjee. He was the first Indian professional footballer who played as a striker for India national football team, and he passed on March 20, 2020. He also captained the national team and later on became the coach of the national team. So option D, Chunni Goswami and PK Banerjee is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 37. How is Dhanpat Rai Srivastava better known as? Is he better known as Premchand or Dinkar or Nirala or Agaya? Which is the correct option? See, Dhanpat Rai Srivastava, he was better known as Munshi Premchand. He wrote both in Hindi and Urdu, and he was widely regarded as one of the most famous writers of Indian literature. His works include Godan, Karmabhumi, and Mansarovar. He published his first collection of five short stories in 1907. It was his first one published in a book that was called Suzevatan. Option A, Premchand, or better known as Munshi Premchand, is the answer to this question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 38. In January 2021, who amongst the following was appointed as the president of Asian Cricket Council? Is it Saurav Ganguly or Anil Kumble or Rahul Dravid or Jay Shah? C. Secretary of Board of Control for Cricket in India, that's BCCI. Jay Shah has been appointed as the new president of the Asian Cricket Council. Asian Cricket Council on January 30, 2021. At 32, he's the youngest administrator to be appointed as the ACC president. He was only 32 years that time. The Asian Cricket Council is the cricket organization which was established in 1983 to promote and develop the sport of cricket in Asia. So option B, Jay Shah, is the answer to this question. Hope you are clear. Done. Then let's move to the next question, number 39. Who wrote the book, The Quest for Equity in Development? Is it Raghuram Rajan, Montek Singh Ahluwalia, Amritya Sen, or Manmohan Singh? See, Manmohan Singh wrote the book, The Quest for Equity in Development, in 1986. This book gives the detailed policies regarding economic and social development. So, option D is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 40. In which of the following states is Batikarnika National Park situated? Is it Meghalaya, Kerala, Odisha, or Goa? The correct answer to this question. C. The Bhitarkanika National Park is located in Odisha's Kendrapara district. This one. It was declared as Bhitarkanika National Park in the year 1988. It obtained the status of Ramsar site on August 19, 2002. Total area of the park is around 145 square kilometers. The park is home to the endangered saltwater crocodile, white crocodile, Indian python, king cobra, black ibis, and many other species of flora and fauna. So this Odisha is the correct answer to the question. Option B. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 41. Which of the following element salts are most soluble? Is it potassium? Is it rubidium, sodium, or lithium? Which is the correct answer? See, among all these salts, sodium is the one which is most reactive, and the sodium salts are most soluble also. Sodium are Sodium is most soluble, most reactive amongst all of these. Sodium salts are the salts which are composed of sodium cation and the conjugate base and ion, for example, chloride ion in the salts. And these type of salts, they can be formed by the neutralization of some acids like hydrochloric acid with sodium hydroxide. These type of acids like hydroxide acid, sorry, hydrochloric acid hydrochloric acid with sodium hydroxide. See, HCl plus NaOH, it gives you NaCl plus water. So here's your salt, right? So option C, that sodium, is the one, your answer. The atomic number of sodium is 11 and its valence electrons are like 281. If valence shells are having these electrons, since it is having one electron in its outermost shell, therefore it's highly reactive. Let's move to the next question, number 42. Which of the following is not a greenhouse gas? Is it nitrous oxide, water vapor, surface level ozone, or helium? The very much obvious answer to this question is helium. Helium is not a greenhouse gas. Methane, carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbon, ozone, nitrous oxide, and water vapor. They all are greenhouse gases. They contribute to the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is the way in which the heat is trapped close to the Earth's surface by the greenhouse gases. Helium is not a greenhouse gas; it is an inert gas. This is a type of gas which does not participate in any type of reaction. So the answer to this question is option D. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 43. The Vedic view of the individual and his relation to the society is determined by the four objectives of life. Which of the following is not one of these objectives? Is it dharma, moksha, siddhi, or arth? Siddhi is not the objective of life. The purpose of life for Hindus is to achieve four aims. And those four aims are called purusharthas. These are artha, that means wealth, karma, desire, dharma, righteousness, moksha, that's liberation. These provide Hindus with the opportunities to act and morally and ethical life and lead a good life. So this siddhi is not the objective of life according to the four aims of Hindus. Option C is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 44. What do you call the amount of monetary or other returns, either earned or unearned, occurring over a period of time? Is it income, services, price, or value? Income is the money. It is the money that an individual or business receives in exchange for providing of labor, goods, services, or investing capital. Income can be gross income or net income. What do you mean by gross income? It is also known as gross earnings. Like you can say this is a pre-tax profit, right? And net income is the net earnings after tax deductions. All right. Let's see with the other options. If I'm looking at the word service, Services are the jobs that an organization does. In exchange, like if you suppose wait, suppose you have purchased an electric geyser from some company, and the services they provide for if you have purchased those equipments from them. So these are these particular services that are received in favor of purchasing goods from an organization or a company. Price is the amount of money that you have to pay, amount of money that you pay to buy something, right? And value, it is amount of money that something is worth. I hope you're clear with this. So, yes, income is the correct answer. Option A is the answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 45. In which year, in which year did Atal Bihari Vajpayee undertake a bus journey to Lahore to sign a peace declaration? 1999, 1997, 1991, or 1994? Former PM late Atal Bihari Vajpayee undertook a bus journey to Lahore to sign a peace declaration in 1999. To be more precise, 1999, February 21. Then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee and his Pakistani counterpart Nawaz Sharif signed the Lahore Declaration at the conclusion of historic summit in Lahore. Under the terms of the declaration, New Delhi and Islamabad reached a mutual understanding of sharing a vision of peace and stability between both the countries, and progress and prosperity of their countrymen. So, option A, 1999, is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 46. Pushyabhuti, who ruled from Dhaneshwar, was the founder of which dynasty? Chera, Pandya, Vardhana, or Chalukya? Pushyabhuti is considered to be the founder of Vardhana dynasty. This Vardhana dynasty is also known as Pushyabhuti dynasty. Prabhakar Vardhana was the first notable king of the Vardhana dynasty. Prabhakar Vardhana, he was the first notable king of the Vardhana dynasty. Harsh Vardhana was the greatest ruler of this dynasty. The capital of Harshvardhana's empire was Kannauj. So option C is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Next is question number 47. All matches of 2020-21 edition of Hero Indian Super League was being played in which of the following states? West Bengal, Goa, Karnataka, or Kerala? The 2020-21 Indian Super League season was held in the Fatorda Stadium in Margao, the GNC Athletics Stadium in Bambolim, and the Tilak Maidan Stadium in Vasco da Gama, Goa. Right? Mumbai City became the champions after beating ATK Mohan Bagan in the final. So 2020-21 Indian Super League. It was held in Fatorda Stadium in Margao. GMC Athletic Stadium in Pambulim and Tilak Maidan Stadium in Vasco da Gama, in Goa, right? Option C is the B, sorry, is the answer to the question. Right? Let's move to the next question. Number 48. Which of the following is another name for white ant? Is it housefly or mosquito or wasp or termite? Of course, termites are sometimes called the white ants because of their milky white appearance. They look very tiny insects with the milky white appearance. Um, and because they travel and live in large colonies. So these are the few reasons. So they termites So these termites, they are known as white ants. Why? Because of their milky appearance, milky like their color is milky white color. They travel and live in large colonies. Termites may bite and sting just like ants, but these wounds are not toxic. Termites are not known to carry diseases harmful to humans either. However, people who are living in homes infested by these termites may suffer from some allergic reactions, or even worse of it, they can have asthma attacks. So I think they are more worse than those normal ants. Anyways, option D, termites, is the answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 49. Till January 20, 1972, which present day Indian state was known as the Northeast Frontier Agency NEFA? Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, or Assam? Old timers in Northeast India may fondly recall January 20, 1972 as Red Letter Day. Why? It was, after all, on this date that the Northeast Frontier Agency, NEFA, was renamed as Arunachal Pradesh and gained its status as Union Territory. Arunachal Pradesh was initially a union territory which was carved out of Assam. It was formerly known as NEFA, that's Northeast Frontier Agency, during British India and Republic of India till 1972. Arunachal Pradesh was established as a state in India on February 20, 1987. So option B, Arunachal Pradesh, is the answer. Hope you are clear. Next is question number 50. Almost 98% of Earth's crust is made up of 8 elements. Which of the following does not figure among these elements? Is it carbon or silicon or calcium or oxygen? The crust is the outermost layer of Earth. The eight most abundant elements in the Earth crust are, let's name, oxygen, silicon, aluminium. Let's write the chemical names also. Or this is oxygen and this one is silicon, aluminium, calcium, iron, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. Carbon is not among the 8 elements that make up of 98% of the rocks and minerals we see around us. So this is the odd one, option A. Hope you are clear.